Now we head back to the Eastern Cape now. The December holiday season officially kicking off on Friday. That's tomorrow when the coastal schools close, and the traffic authorities in the province, in the Eastern Cape, bracing themselves for sharp increase in road traffic. Interesting crossing earlier with the MEC, where she spoke about the issue of dogs causing many of the accidents, road accidents, because people are actually insisting on littering. So when you throw out those bones and whatever it is from your car, as she said, the dogs then veer onto the road in order to go and feast on that. So it's amazing the sort of things that would actually cause these accidents, because you would think, as the MEC pointed out, it would be donkeys or cattle or something bigger, but actually people, I suppose, trying to avoid dogs on the road. So let's cross back to the province now. Our reporter Abongile Jantjies is in Komani, and let's see what he has in store for us for this crossing. Abongile, you said you'd be with the Premier now, so it's over to you.
Yes, indeed, Sakina. I'm with the Premier of the province, Oscar Mabuyane. Well, operations still continue here in Komani. Law enforcement authorities are really saying that they really have their boots on the ground, trying to ensure that everyone who's coming here gets checked for driver fatigue, instances of alcohol abuse whilst on the road, and really giving out that message that people should really abide to the rules of the road. And it starts with them as the drivers themselves and the motorists, particularly also pedestrians at night. With me, I'm now joined by the Premier of the province, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane. A very good morning to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. What's your message to the people of the Eastern Cape during this time?
Good morning, Jantjies, and good morning to all viewers of the Morning Live program. Well, as you see that we are in these operations are taking place across the province to ensure the safety of our commuters, to ensure the safety of all road users in our province. We have got a couple of roads that are characterized by high accident zones, your R61 from Aberdeen up to Mthatha, your N2, etc. We're trying to make sure that we encourage our people to really be law-abiding citizens, to obey the rules of the road, also to support the law enforcement. As you can see that some have got warrant of arrest because they don't obey the law, they don't pay their fines, etc. So we are really trying to encourage our people, but we are doing this because we know that it's a festive season. People tend to be too much excited, if I may put it like that, and tend to do funny things that some are not normally done. So we are just trying to make sure that everyone takes the responsibility about his or her life, but also to encourage our people to understand that now we are almost on the fourth wave of COVID-19. It has actually been coming, we've seen it. The last 24-hour epidemiological report shows the numbers that are really surging in our province. We are almost close to 600, now currently with just above 2,000 active cases in the province. That tells you that we've got a big problem coming, and it's coming at a time when thousands and thousands of people will be coming home, others will be coming for vacation, others will be coming for tourism as tourists. So we want to encourage our people to really continue respecting all these regulations that are in place, adhere to the non-pharmaceutical interventions by wearing masks, sanitizing, etc. So we're doing all those issues to make sure that we keep the momentum that we've been having in the province to protect our people, save lives, and continue to create a conducive environment for preservation of livelihood.
At this stage, would you call for harsher lockdown measures?
Not really, not really. The economy has really suffered. The economy was really battered by this challenge. So we basically trying to get everyone responsible. If we work together, there will be no need for that. If people do comply, if people go out and vaccinate, we've seen that even this one has indeed already been proven how severe it is in those who are vaccinated. So we would encourage our people to vaccinate, our people to stick, to really adhere to this non-pharmaceutical intervention. By doing so, they will be helping us not to arrive at that. So we wouldn't want to. But if people are reckless and if people don't really respect the rules of the game, I don't think government will have choice, because here we need to save lives. This is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. You can't have a government like that if there are no people, if people are dying. So this takes the most priority of the government to protect people's lives, to ensure that everyone takes responsibility.
Premier, only 2 departments in the province received clean audit outcomes. What can you say about that?
Many have received unqualified, which is a very good sign of us moving forward from where we were. Almost many of our entities, if not all, have received clean audit. That tells you that we are hard at work, we're doing something. I can tell you the improvement that we've seen. So it's not only 2, I think it's about 3 now, departments, an improvement. So a couple of them are almost there with those lesser findings that Auditor General has found. I can tell you, come the next financial year, we'll be having more government departments in the province with clean audit. We are looking at that. We have made interventions on those audit improvement interventions. We do have our Operation Clean Audit, which is led by Department of Finance in the province. So we are working hard on that. It's an issue that we are addressing.
Premier, lastly, in under 30 seconds, 12 initiates have died in the Eastern Cape so far. What's your response to that?
Very bad one. Unacceptable. It's not supposed to be happening like that. It's completely out of a sheer irresponsibility of men. We are calling men, we are calling society, we are calling parents to take responsibility for their kids when they go through this passage. There is no other way around it. It's very unfortunate. We would want to convey our message of condolences to those families. It's unacceptable. It's unusual. So we're still calling men to take responsibility. All of us, we've got a responsibility. It's not about traditional leaders. They are just simply custodians. People must take responsibility when they take their children. Those who are not complying with the law, they are being arrested. They are being prosecuted. Thank you very much.
I thank you so much for your time. Well, that was the Eastern Cape Premier, Mr. Kina Oscar Mabuyane, telling us about sending his message to the people of the Eastern Cape. If we may now hand over to the sports desk again.